contribution to a more equal and pleasant Britain.
In which a man with East African Asian antecedents became our Prime Minister, the noble Lord Popat has provided the House with a timely and admirable motion which has enabled us to reflect on the challenges of integration and racism, but also on how far we've come in these 50 years. In 1968, as a sixth former at school, I put pen to paper to express shock that Kenyan Asians, but not white Kenyans, were having their passports taken away through legislation rushed through Parliament in 3 days flat. David Steele, who spoke in the debate in this House 10 years ago on the 40th anniversary, courageously opposed that bill in the House of Commons. It led me at the time to join the Young Liberals, of which I would become the national president in due course, and to join the anti-apartheid movement. That shameful act of Parliament, as we've heard, emerged in the context of Enoch Powell's odious Rivers of Blood speech, the founding, of course, in 1967 of the far-right fascist party, the National Front, and then in 1968, the British movement. My own attitudes, like those of a number of speakers that we've heard in the debate so far, were in part shaped by our own personal experiences. In my case, the son of an immigrant whose mother's first language was Irish. As a second-year student in Liverpool looking for accommodation, the casual nature of racism came home to me when I saw advertisements in the tobacconist shop for rooms for which no blacks and no Irish should apply. Elected in 1972 as a third-year student to Liverpool City Council, I argued in favour of accepting Ugandan Asians after Idi Amin had given them just 3 months in which to leave with just one suitcase and £50 in their pocket. Amin's terrifying 8-year reign led, as we've heard, to the deaths of at least 300,000 Ugandans. Then in 1972, though, my lords, the United Kingdom did respond with, as the noble Lord Hunter Wirral has reminded us, with honour and with generosity. In 1972-3, a total of 38,500 Ugandan Asians came to Britain, with 5,000 British families, some like that of the noble Baroness Lady Bottomley, whom we heard from earlier on, in echoes of kinder transport, and now Ukrainians fleeing Putin's war opened up their own homes. Government help was matched by personal generosity, by philanthropy and charitable giving via the Asia Relief Trust chaired by the then Lord Sainsbury. My lords, the recent decision to give refuge in this country to BNO passport holders from Hong Kong, over 130,000 of whom now reside here, is equally admirable. In 2019, I attended the launch of the noble Lord Popat's wonderful memoir, A British Subject, How to Make It as an Immigrant in the Best Country in the World. He calls it a love letter to his adopted country, and it is. Lord Popat tells us this, I quote, "Our success lies in our values. Ugandan Asians have always believed in aspiration, enterprise and the importance of family, 3 of the values that Britain holds most dear. We've managed to combine the maintaining of elements of our roots and heritage while ensuring that we are British through and through." The noble Lord Popat cites the late Lord Sachs and his assertion that, and I again quote, "Without shared values and a sense of collective identity, no society can sustain itself for long." At turns, Lord Popat's memoir is deeply moving and inspiring, and his reflections on integration, which he rightly insists is the key question, on respect for difference, the role of faith, the call to all to serve the common good, it gets to the heart of the great challenge of how we learn to live together peaceably, productively and respectfully. I think that Lord Popat's book, along with Lord Sax's The Dignity of Difference and The Home We Build Together, should sit in every school. They're a roadmap for integration and coexistence. And what of Uganda itself? What, as we heard, Winston Churchill once described the Pearl of Africa. At university, my daughter signed up to do some voluntary work in Uganda. She's been back many times since as a pro bono trustee of Evolve, a barrister-led, not-for-profit, which she helped to found in 2016. It aims to improve access to justice, to promote integrity, fairness and efficiency in Uganda's criminal justice system by working closely with prisoners, the judiciary and organisations to create a sustainable legacy. And I've met some of the outstanding Ugandan lawyers who are part of this. Building a just and fair society which upholds the rule of law is the best antidote to the lawlessness and cruel atrocities bequeathed by Idi Amin. Today, Uganda is overcoming development challenges, including the disturbing recurrence of Ebola. As a trade envoy, I know how hard Lord Popat works to help Uganda face those challenges, and I join with others in thanking him for that and on securing this timely and so very worthwhile debate.